Hi there, it's Jonathan Quayle again for today's daily inspirational quote, and it's a reflection today. So I've chosen a quote from A Course in Miracles, which, as you may know, is my favorite spiritual teaching, and a spiritual teaching and path that I've been on for the last 13 years. The quote I've chosen is about miracles, because the course is about miracles. That's the title of it. So the quote is, "Miracles occur naturally as expressions of love. The real miracle is the love that inspires them. In this sense, everything that comes from love is a miracle." So I'm just going to unpack that quote a little bit, because there's a lot in that. First sentence is that miracles occur naturally as expressions of love. So Jesus is actually the author of A Course in Miracles. It was a channeled teaching. A lady called Helen Schuckman heard his voice, and he dictated the whole course to her, basically. So what he's saying to us in this little passage is that miracles occur naturally as expressions of love. So the miracle and love are completely connected. The one can't happen without the other. And then he goes on to clarify. He says the real miracle is the love that inspires them. So there's a misperception of miracles. A lot of people think miracles are about doing fantastic things, phenomenal things, walking on water, turning water into wine, raising the dead, healing the sick. Because these are the things that we were taught when we were growing up, were the miracles that happened in the Bible. These were the miracles that Jesus supposedly did. And so we think that miracles are somehow transcend the laws of time and space, and allow us to do these phenomenal things on the physical level. And I'm not saying that those things aren't possible, because I believe that they are, but they are quite unusual. I've only had maybe a couple of experiences like that in my whole life happen to me. So the real miracle, as he goes on to clarify, is the love that inspires them. And that's available always. So whenever we're able to find love in our hearts and feel that true unconditional love in any situation, especially when we're challenged, when our ego wants to react in fear, anger, hatred, and we choose love instead. That's the real miracle, when we choose love over fear and anger and hatred. And that can be in as simple a situation as someone you have an argument with. Instead of choosing to be angry and maybe attack them, you choose to forgive and choose to see the love instead. That is a miracle when you do that. Nothing phenomenal happened. The earth didn't move. No one was raised from the dead. But you felt love instead of fear and anger and hatred, which is the real miracle, as Jesus says. And in this sense, everything that comes from love is a miracle. So if you can connect with that truth in you, the true source of love in your mind, and you allow yourself to perceive and to act from that place, rather than from a place of fear, separation, hatred, anger, because these are the logical consequences of separation, then everything that comes from that is a love. Everything that comes from that is a miracle. And so miracles are natural expressions or extensions of love. And it took me a long time to understand this, probably 10 years of studying the course, to really understand what a miracle was. So I hope today's reflection has been helpful for you, that you will see that see the simplicity of the teaching, and just see how powerful the idea of miracles coming from love really is. If you'd like to join me tomorrow, I'm doing a session on the 50 Principles of Miracles, which are in Chapter 1 of A Course in Miracles. It's a discussion session from 10:30 South African time till about 12. So we'll be doing a guided meditation. I'll be guiding people through the 10-step letting go process that I've created based on the Course in Miracles teachings. So if you'd like to join that either in person, you're welcome to do that. I'll be at the Johannesburg Botanic Gardens in Amarentia if you're in Johannesburg. Otherwise, you are welcome to join online at ACIM Illuminations. That's ACIMilluminations.com. If you go there, you can register for the session. You'll get an email, and you can join the session online. So that's the reflection for today. I hope to catch you tomorrow, either online or in person. Remember, I'm also doing a session of a free webinar this Thursday evening on how to let go of any stressful thought in minutes and find your flow in life without having to resort to alcohol, drugs, or spend a lot of money on things like therapy. So if you're interested in that, check it out at theaolg.online. It's theaolg.online. You can see both of those addresses on the screen now. So go along, and hopefully you'll join me on one or both of those. Final thought for today and for the weekend is just try and focus on making every thought and every action into a miracle. If it's coming from love, if you're connected to that deeper place of yourself where you realize there really is no separation, then you find a state of mind, and you'll find your actions tend to come in a much more loving way, and that's the real miracle, as this quote says. So hope you enjoyed today's reflection, and I will catch you tomorrow, either in person during the session, or tune in for my next daily inspirational quote and life hack tomorrow. Thanks for listening again, and have a great rest of your weekend. Catch you soon. Bye for now.